How have you been since last we saw you, what, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 6 years.
It feels like 1,000 years and also like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, it's the weirdest feeling. It's almost like being in a time warp.
Wow.
You know, like I see people and their kids are a certain age. I'm like, well, you were just born. But then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh no, I've aged like 100 years. It's the weirdest feeling to be in this situation where time is kind of not real. And the sad part about it is, or the tricky part is, that I had started to do really well. Things had gotten quiet. I had moved. You know, my daughter was able to go back to school and things like that. And then suddenly the indictment happens and all of this stuff. And I was just telling Joy, it's like 2018 all over again. Except now they're more vicious because they've been encouraged.
So over the...
And commended.
Because over the course of the scandal, you have been threatened and targeted with death threats, etc.
Oh, yeah, that's every day.
I'm worried about your daughter when I watch the film, you know. And now the threats have gone up tenfold. Even Michael Cohen is warning you to be careful. He's concerned about your safety. So tell me about that. You know, are you worried too, or is it worse? Tell us a little about that.
It's different. So in the past, you know, the first time around, there was the frequency and the amount was a lot more. But it was more, you know, superficial, like just calling me like names mostly associated with my job. Or that I was just a gold digger or somehow profiting off of all of this, which, pause for a second. You don't get paid to be in a documentary, people. Like, I did this movie and I didn't get paid.
You don't get paid to appear at shows either.
No, you guys are not paying me today. I got a mug. I did get a mug, which I'm very excited about. But people think that I did it for the money, and what they don't understand is, as the subject of a documentary or going on a show like this or 60 Minutes, which is where I chose to come out the first time, I made zero. But I didn't get paid anything, but it cost me everything. And so there was these times where things were quiet and things like that. But initially it was about, oh, she's just out for the money, or she's a gold digger, or she's a slut. And I'm like, award-winning slut, thank you. But this time around, it's not as many.
Good.
But they're
worse.
worse.
Why do you think that is?
And they're not hiding.
No.
They're like, I've had people text me from their actual phone number, and I'm just like, of course you're a Trump supporter, because you're not even good at being bad.
Given permission.
They've been rewarded. I said in some interview or somewhere, I believe, that they're more like suicide bombers this time around, where they honestly, truly believe that they are being patriotic and that I am like the devil.